What are you cooking today, Miss Martha? Well, I'm making peanut butter coffee cakes, but I'm doing it 4 ways. I'm doing a crunchy peanut butter coffee cake. I'm doing a Reese chocolate peanut butter coffee cake. I am doing a peanut butter and jelly coffee cake, and I'm doing an Elvis peanut butter, banana, and maple bacon coffee cake. A lot of it is similar. A lot of the cake base itself, the batter and the streusel and the drizzle, a lot of it, but there are a little bit of substitution between the two. So I'm kind of like got to separate stuff into 4 different bowls and keep don't put this in here, put this in there. So I've got a lot of jumping around to do. I've got all my ingredients before you today. The recipe and ingredient list, shopping list, and all 4 different ways of making the peanut butter coffee cakes will be listed underneath the description of my YouTube cooking channel video. But right now, I'm going to pause so I can get better organized and show you how to do the 4 different ways. I've got, instead of going out, I'm not going to go out and buy stuff to do cooking videos. I'm going to use things that I use where I already make the items for you. So to do all 4 of them on one day, usually I'll pick one version, and that will be what I will make. I'll be just doing the Elvis cake, coffee cake, for, you know, for that Sunday, for that week, for Bob to take the Bible study, or, you know, I'll be doing the Reese one, because my son likes chocolate peanut butter. Reese's is his favorite candy bar, but, you know, is it a cup, is it a bar? You know, we're not going to get into that argument right now. So I'm going to either be making the little mini loaves, coffee cakes, and if I have the extra batter from that 1/4 version of it, I'll do little mini cupcakes, which when I decide. I might do just the plain crunchy peanut butter. Don't hold me to it. Once I get rocking and rolling, I'm just out on the fly. That's what's good about being your own cook. You're your own boss. I've got the little brownie pan, which will be one of the other, that'll be number 2 of the 4 versions. And I've got one of the bread loaf pans will be one, and the second bread loaf pan will be the other. So that's, they'll all have to be sprayed with your non-stick spray. With the batter itself, to do 4 different versions of it, I've got to do 2 batches because not all. I don't have a professional baker size. This is just, you know, the size bowl that I have. So I'm going to have to do, you know, two mixings of it. And then I'm going to have to split each of those in half, so that will give me 1, 2, 3, 4 batters to work with. So like I said, there's a lot of math to be doing, and I don't want to be getting confused going back and forth to the camera. So let me get rocking and rolling here, and we'll pick back up. Go get you a cup of coffee, because after all, it is coffee cake. I'll see you in a second. Okay, I'm checking back in, let you know how things are going. I've got a little assembly line going here for the batter. I already have the peanut butter, the margarine, and the sugar in here. I have a separate batch for the next swirl. Then I have my milk and my eggs that will go in once that's creamed, and then I have my mixture of my peanut butter powder, my flours, my baking soda, my baking powder, and a little hint of nutmeg. This will go in as the dry ingredients to finish making the batter for the coffee cakes. I'll take that out, dump that out, put that in a clean bowl, and then I'll make the next batch, dump that out, and then I'll separate those so I'll have 4 batches of cake batter. And here, back on the back burner here, I'm in the process of making my bacon jelly jam that's going to go in the Elvis one. And I've got to mash up. I had to add a little sugar because my bananas weren't overly ripe. They were just fresh from the store today. So I've got to mash up the bananas. That's going to go in the Elvis cake. And I'm making for the peanut butter and jelly. I've got my jelly, my margarine, and a little hint of sugar back here that I've got to melt down, and I'll add powdered sugar to that, and that'll be the swirl and the drizzle of my peanut butter jelly coffee cake. So I've got to do 2 or 3 things here. I've got to watch this and watch that and watch that, and I'll save time on the clock here, but I'll pick back up with you as things get boiling down and start getting mixed, and we'll pick back up over there. Okay, my grape mixture has come to a boil, so I'm going to cut that off, remove it from the heat. And I know it's nice and purpley now, but sometimes that's going to get toned down when I add the powdered sugar to it, so I'm going to add a little bit of blue and a little bit of red food coloring to that. The bacon still has to boil just a little bit, and then I'm going to blitz that in the KitchenAid so that's all nice and smooth, and I'll let that cool down because you can't add hot things as you swirl into your cake batter because it'll start cooking the egg before it's even baked. So that's why I had to get this stuff done before I do the batter. And then we're going to go make the streusel. Okay, I've blitzed the bacon swirl with powdered sugar. I'll take that out here. Now I'm going to have to wash my KitchenAid so I can do the same thing with the grape jelly swirl that I'm making. Add powdered sugar, 1 cup powdered sugar to that. Puts that down. And it will be my swirl within the cake batter for the appropriate corresponding coffee cake. What's in the grape jelly swirl? Okay, so peanut butter drizzle's ready. 1 second. Peanut butter streusel's ready. And the one that's the Reese one has a chocolate streusel on that one. Once I mix the batter up, I've got 2 whippings to do, and I'll divide them into 4. 3 of the bowls will get peanut butter chips. 1 bowl will get chocolate chip. That's the one that's going to be the Reese one. The peanut butter and jelly one will have a jelly drizzle ribbon within the batter itself, and once it's baked, then when I do the peanut butter drizzle on top of it, I'll also have saved back half of this, and I'll do a grape jelly drizzle on that one as well. The Elvis one will have a maple bacon swirl, bananas in the batter, and then it will have the regular peanut butter streusel topping and peanut butter drizzle icing on top of that. Time to mix the cake. Cream the butter and sugar. Add the milk and eggs. Add your dry ingredients. Dump this out into another bowl. Start over. And then divide those into 4 bowls, and then we'll be panning it up. And on the second heating, I'll divide these 2 into 4. And then we'll move over to the counter and do the best part, the flavor profile. Okay. Peanut butter chips will go in 3 of the bowls, 1/4 cup each. 1/2 cup of milk chocolate chips are the ones we like. You could use any chocolate chips. Will go in the 4th bowl. I'll get that done, and then I'm gonna move. Just keep 1 bowl at a time and concentrate on it, get in the pan so you can see, you know, the difference between the crunchy peanut butter coffee cake, the Elvis coffee cake, the peanut butter jelly coffee cake, and the Reese chocolate peanut butter coffee cake. So let me add the chips, and then we'll pick back up. Okay, I'm going to do the Reese one first because it's the easiest one to do. It's just the batter, and I've added the chocolate chips to it. Put that in the pan, and then I've got the chocolate streusel that's going to be crumbled on top of it, and then we'll set that one aside, move to the next one. All right, cake's in the pan. I'm just putting the chocolate streusel on now. We'll set this aside. I don't think I'll have to do 2 different bakes when I get to the oven too, so, you know, I'm trying to save time on the video. All right, this is the Reese, the chocolate peanut butter coffee cake. I'm gonna do the peanut butter jelly one next. Hold on. Okay, we have to save some back because after it's baked, along with the peanut butter drizzle that's gonna go on all of them, we'll have a little grape jelly on the peanut butter jelly. So I'm gonna set that aside. Let's pour our drizzle on top, and we're gonna swirl it into the batter. Add some of the peanut butter crumble. I'll pick back up with you in a second. We've swirled in our grape jelly, and now we're just putting our peanut butter streusel on top of the peanut butter grape jelly coffee cake. Then we'll move on to the 3rd one. Okay, I'm going to put half into the pan because I'm going to want to do some of the banana and some of the maple bacon. I'll swirl. I need another spoon. Put a little of the banana in. A little of the maple bacon. Then we'll go back with more of our batter, more of this, and then some of the peanut butter streusel on top, and then we'll move to our last one. Okay, I put the peanut butter streusel on top of the Elvis, which is a peanut butter, banana, maple, bacon coffee cake. All right, then we'll pick up with our last, just plain crunchy peanut butter coffee cake is the fourth one. Because the Elvis and the grape jelly one are similar size pan, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in the oven that's been preheating at 375 and let those bake for 20 minutes while I'm finishing up the last one. And then while that's baking, I'll wash the dishes and we'll pick back up after I've baked all 4 varieties. Okay, when the Elvis and the peanut butter jelly coffee cakes come out, the Reese chocolate peanut butter coffee cake will go in, and the crunchy peanut butter coffee cake will go in to bake. And when they all come out, we'll drizzle peanut butter icing on all of them, and the grape jelly one has a little extra special grape jelly drizzle on it. Usually I bake one version, but I'm baking all 4 today. Well, it's Valentine's Day is coming up, so they won't go to waste. I have plenty of friends and co-workers and business associates to gift them to and tell them that we love you and we appreciate you. So I'll pick back up with you in a few minutes when they come out the oven. Okay, I spent my time wisely. I've cleaned up the kitchen. The peanut butter grape jelly one is out. The Elvis one, the one that is peanut butter, banana, and maple bacon, is out of the oven. The regular crunchy peanut butter one and the Reese chocolate peanut butter one are still baking. But we can go ahead and we can do our drizzle. Doesn't have to be pretty. Favorite part, so I'm not putting it on thin, I'm gonna put it on thick. Okay, I finished up my peanut butter coffee cake 4 ways. We have a Reese peanut butter coffee cake, which is a chocolate peanut butter coffee cake. We have the crunchy peanut butter coffee cake, which is the base, the original, where all the others are formulated from. And then we have the peanut butter and jelly. It's got grape jelly in it. Coffee cake, and then we have the Elvis coffee cake, which is banana, peanut butter, and maple pecan. Maple bacon. God, I've been cooking so late, I didn't forget what I'm cooking. Thank you for watching and subscribing. The full recipe will be in the description under the video. I can't slice it yet because I got to cool. And I gotta go, as you can tell, I gotta go sit down for a minute and have a little sip of Diet Coke. Peanut butter coffee cake. Hot right out of the oven. Let's have a taste. If you're a peanut butter lover, you'll love that. We've got peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter coffee cakes. We've got peanut butter and jelly coffee cake. We've got the Reese, which is chocolate peanut butter coffee cake back here. And this is the Elvis coffee cake, which has peanut butter, bananas, and maple bacon in it. It's delicious. Can't slice these though, they have to cool a little bit more so before we can slice them. That's a good looking cake. Thank you for watching. God bless. I hope you'll recreate the recipe yourself. Don't try to do all 4 of them at one time. I just tried to show you what the different varieties are, and you pick your favorite.